and you can come back out on your own. You got 10.
Forrest Martin is playing tour guide. He's taking about 10 youths from our area to one of the most feared places around, Angola. Forrest is the brains behind a new program called RAW, Reality at Work. The idea is to show kids the inside of the prison, get a taste for it, and then, hopefully, never see it again.
But you got men's got 100-something years, you got men's got 200-something, 500 years. So actually, it is a life sentence, but it just...
Samuel Starks has been incarcerated since October 11th, 1965. He's not here to scare the young men. He's just a living example of the consequences of crime.
You ever thought about escaping?
I did some years ago, but I never put the thoughts into action, so that passed.
The boys also get a chance to see the infamous lethal injection room.
Most of them close their eyes from that point on, and they're all open again.
In the same building as numerous men have been put to death, these young men have a chance to start anew, gain some perspective and gratitude.
Society right now, I can tell you, gentlemen, does not play with crime. It is a money-making business.
Forrest didn't read about life in prison, he lived it. And he's all too willing to help steer the youth away from these hot, small cells.
Nobody could tell me about this kind of stuff. This is stuff that you got to see for yourself. You can't pass this down or anything like that. You got to come and see for yourself that this is not the place that you want to be at.
I'd like to meet our speaker. This is Mr. Forrest Hammond, who played football back here in the 70s and ran track. Former students. He want to tell you a story, and for the best interest for your future, we want you to pay close attention, like you're always a good student, like you are. Mr. Hammond.
I say good evening. Good morning once again. What I'd like for you to do really is give me your undivided attention and listen at the things that I have to say, because you might profit from it later on in the future. I'm holding a book right here that says The Last Hayride. And on page 208 it says, there was Forrest Hammond, convicted in the 1973 murder of well-known Baton Rouge druggist Billy Middleton, pardoned by evidence over the howls of protests of the city pharmacists. When others left the mansion, he took Hammonds with him to be his groundkeeper at his Highland Road mansion. I'm in this book. And that's what I want to do.
So after doing about a 5-hour stint, it's time to depart and never return.
I'm not coming back.
From Angola, Bill Sherman, WFB 9 News.
Nobody could tell me about this kind of stuff. This is stuff that you got to see for yourself. You can't pass this down or anything like that. You got to come and see for yourself that this is not the place that you want to be at. Nobody could tell me about this kind of stuff. This is stuff that you got to see for yourself. You can't pass this down or anything like that. You got to come and see for yourself that this is not the place that you want to be at. Nobody could tell me about this kind of stuff. This is stuff that you got to see for yourself. You can't pass this down or anything like that. You got to come and see for yourself that this is not the place that you want to be at.